Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this is a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I just never thought I had the skills, patience, determination, or just anything to do a challenge like this, but yep, you heard it in the title. I am going to attempt to get 10 platinum trophies in 10 days. Yes, this is a challenge that has been done before by many gaming YouTubers out there, but the man who inspired all of this was Mystic on his YouTube channel. He did a challenge of 30 platinums in 30 days, and it's an excellent video. He did a two-part video to it. Really good stuff. It's incredible to watch like gamers have that sheer determination to get that many platinum trophies and dedicate so much of their time and effort into these games, and it's insane. And I wanted to do a challenge like this. I've been wanting to do a challenge like this for like 6-7 months, but I just didn't have the time. Like I work and I have a social life, I have YouTube stuff I gotta do. I just didn't know if I had the time to do it, and I didn't want to cop out because you can easily do this challenge in a day. There are plenty of platinum trophies out there you can get within an hour, 5 minutes. They're literally like 50 cents on the PSN network, and you can just play the game and get a platinum trophy. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually create a challenge for myself because that's the point. It's a trophy challenge. Just doing easy platinums doesn't really make it a challenge. And yes, I did rely on the what do people call it? Shovelware, very cheap, easy platinum games. I did a few of those. I had to because again, I just didn't have the time to do the huge grindy 12, 20 hour platinums. And I'll admit, there were some trophies on here that were very, very difficult to do. And just within the time restraints. Like, all these games you can get the platinums for, but within a 10 days platinum challenge, some of these, I was very stressed of getting the platinum. And I did it this week because it was the best time because I had a week off work. So I could buckle down, play some games, and try to get this challenge done. So I'm gonna tell you guys the story of how it went down. The challenge just ended last night. No, well, tonight, as I'm filming right now. And I'm gonna tell you guys how I achieved, or did I achieve, the 10 platinums in 10 days challenge. Alright, so let's start. The very first day, on day one, I started with a pretty easy game called Oliver's Adventures in the Fairyland. It looked like a really cool, like kind of, old school, 8-bit style, very Super Mario Brothers-esque kind of game. And you can easily platinum this game with cheat codes. You can use cheat codes to make your character invincible, which I didn't want to do because, again, I still want to make this a challenge. And the game already is pretty easy. You go through dungeons, get collectibles, complete the story, beat all the bosses and stuff. And I wanted to actually do the game legit. I don't want to cheat. And cheat codes is, well, cheating. So I actually had a little bit of fun with this game. Never heard of this game. It was an easy $2 game on the PSN network. Played through it, had a lot of fun with it. And within an hour and a half, I got my platinum trophy. I didn't think it would actually take me that short amount of time. After like 90 minutes in, I'm like, oh shit, that's it? And yeah, there's my horrible screen video of me getting the platinum. I could have just done it through the PlayStation, but I just had my phone on me. I'm like, oh shit, platinum trophy. And yeah, I still had all of day one though. I was just getting started, so I decided to go for platinum number two. And this is easily the longest platinum on this list. And that is Crash Team Rumble. Yes, this game came out this year, just I think like a month or 2 months ago. And it's a Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bandicoot games are notoriously difficult platinums, but this one is the first Crash game that's an easy platinum trophy. It's just an online like kind of battle game. It's very much like, how do I describe this game? It's like Crash Bash meets like Splatoon meets Capture the Flag kind of in a way. It's really fun. It's a fun game, very addictive. I was having a blast with this game, and the trophy list seemed very simple. Like the trophy list was, win a game with each character, do these miscellaneous things with each of the characters, like Dingle Dial, you have to do like a triple spin on all of the enemy characters. Crash Bandicoot, you have to smash two people, and Trophy, you have to shoot it like her beams out. Coco, you have to hit 30 people with your wall force attack. Cortex, you have to turn all the opposite team into like these creatures with your laser gun. All different miscellaneous stuff that isn't too difficult to do. And then there was the grindy stuff, which is what made this game a challenging platinum for this challenge. Because the game isn't hard to platinum, but when you're trying to do 10 platinums in 10 days, this is not the best game to pick. But I wanted a fun game. I wanted to play a Crash Bandicoot game. So on day 2, I played a lot of this game. I played for about 7-8 hours, and I popped every single trophy but one. Every single trophy, except a trophy where you have to max level a character. Basically, you have to get them to level 15. And so I ended day 2 with that one trophy because I knew that trophy would be a very grindy trophy. So on day 2, I started up Crash Team Rumble again, and I picked Dingle Dial as my character. I'm gonna max level him out. He was at like level 8, so I'm like, oh, I could, punch this out in maybe a couple hours. Boy, was I fucking wrong. This trophy is so grindy. Like, you do not get a lot of experience points even when you win a round on Crash Team Rumble. And to get level 15, you need over 500,000 experience points. And you only get like 1,000 or 800 each game. And each game takes like 3 to 5 minutes. So do the math of how many hours this took. I played Crash Team Rumble all throughout day 2. I couldn't even. My plan was to do half the day of Crash Team Rumble and get through some of the shovelware stuff, but it took all day, literally all day. I played for like 7-8 hours because I still had to do other things. I had other things to do that day, but 7-8 hours I had to grind as Dingle Dial, smashing people, knocking people over, getting some Wampa fruit. But eventually, I did pop the platinum on day 2, and as you see right there. So end of day 2, I have 2 platinum trophies. Seems pretty good, right? In my head, I thought I was falling behind because I had things to do after the week I had off work. But anyways, so I started day 3 with a shovelware title. A shovelware title, again, very easy one. I started with Memory Lane 2, which is, if you ever played the card game Concentration, that's basically what this is. You flip cards over and try to match them. This is an easy 15-20 minute platinum. I needed a quick platinum so I could get the ball rolling on these platinum trophies. And because Crash Team Rumble really just, it took a lot of time. Like that game was like a 20-hour platinum almost. So I needed a quick platinum. So easily I popped Memory Lane 2's platinum. That was my 3rd platinum trophy. So on day 3, I started a childhood classic of mine. After Memory Lane 2, which took a couple minutes, I started Hot Shots Golf 2. Yes, I'm a huge Hot Shots Golf kind of guy. I love golf, and I play golf, and I'm not a huge like sports video games kind of guy. Like, I used to rock some of the NHL and old school like NBA Streets and SSS Tricky and stuff, but golf games are the only ones I actually really played. Mostly everybody's golf and Hot Shots Golf. And PlayStation Premium got the first Hot Shots Golf last year. Played it, a lot of fun. This year, Hot Shots Golf 2 came out. I was waiting on it until this challenge, and bam, I started up Hot Shots Golf 2. because I looked at the trophy list and it looked very doable. And I'm very good at the game of Hot Shots Golf, so I'm like, I can knock this out, no problem. Boy, was I wrong. Holy shit. This game, a lot of fun. It's very of its time. It's a 90s sports game, so. But it took longer than I thought. Like, there's trophies for, like, unlocking all the tournaments, the levels, beating all the bosses, unlocking all the characters, getting an eagle, getting a birdie. There's some funny trophies, like, for sucking, like getting a bogey and a double bogey. All of that was easy. That took 3-4 hours. Then I got a hole in one, which was pure luck. But yeah, within 3.5 hours, I knocked every trophy out. But the trophy that gave me so much trouble was getting an albatross. And if you don't know golf, an albatross is playing on a par 5 and getting the ball in the hole on your second shot. This drove me insane. Fucking insane. Like, I was losing my mind trying to get this stupid fucking albatross. Oh my god. I thought it was impossible. I was looking at strategies how to do it. I was changing my clubs, my balls. Changing my balls. We all can relate to that. Anyways, but God, I'm a child. But yes, I was trying everything. I was changing my characters. I was playing on different courses. I didn't know what to do. And I was utilizing the rewind and doing the mulligans, but nothing was fucking working. And then eventually, I got it. I couldn't even film it because I was in absolute shock. But I popped the albatross and I took a screenshot at the very ending of day 3, about 7.5 hours after I unlocked the first trophy. I got the platinum for Hot Shots Golf 2, baby. Very proud of myself. The next day was kind of like an off day, so on day 5, I started my next games. And I started off again with the shovelware title. Road Bustle 2 is, if you've ever played the games like Frogger or Crossy Road, that's basically what it is. Walk forward, dodge cars, takes 20 minutes to pop. Very easy, needed a quick platinum because I knew the platinums ahead were gonna take quite a while. So yeah, I popped that one up. That was platinum number 4. Platinum number 5 was a game I've been meaning to play, and everyone's been talking about it. So that's Undertale. Undertale is a very funny, cute styled, sort of a RPG kind of game, turn-based RPG, almost a satire of RPGs and stuff. Really enjoyed the game. Super funny, super cute. It was very straightforward. It's basically just beat the game in a way, and there's one kind of miscellaneous sort of trophies is the Dog Nation trophies, is if you have to spare a certain character's life. If you don't spare his life and you play through the whole game, you won't get any of the Dog Nation trophies. But I spared his life, got the Dog Nation trophies, got to the final checkpoint. You don't even have to beat the game to get the platinum. You don't even have to beat the game. You don't have to be the last boss. You just have to get to the last save point. I beat the game still because I'm a completionist. Fun game, very cute. Took about 4 hours to platinum, and I was very proud that that was my platinum number 5. Really good game. I'm surprised it took me that long to play this game, but everyone's been talking about it. Wanted to crack it out, so Undertale, very proud to get that platinum. And then just before I called it a night on day 5, I did My Name Is Mayo. Not proud of this platinum, not at all. I've been avoiding games like this. It is only a ridiculous, stupid game where you just tap a jar of mayonnaise 10,000 times and you get the platinum. Takes about 45 minutes, and my god, it was harder than I thought because my arm was killing me after I hit like 1,000. Like, it really hurt my arm and my thumbs. So, what a stupid platinum, but yeah, I needed a quick platinum because, again, there was more platinums to come that were going to take a bit of time. So, yeah, just like that. All right, I had another off day. So on day 7, this was the last day before I had to go back to work. Day 7, I had to start my next platinum trophy, and I was thinking, what is going to be platinum number 8? And I wanted it to be a pretty damn good game and a big game. So I picked Jack and Dexter, the Precursor Legacy. I already platinumed Jak 2 and Jak 3. I'm a huge Jak and Dexter fan. I did play this game on the PS4. I just never platinumed it, so I literally just started from scratch, started a new game, and just I got to work. Jak and Dexter is a game I've played many times on the PS2, and when they remastered it on the PS3 and then PS4, and I've played this game many times. I'm very familiar with it. I know all the platform stages. I know how to get all the precursor orbs, the scouts files. I know this game very, very well. Maybe not as much as I know Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, but I'm a huge Jak and Dexter guy. And again, the game's very straightforward. Just do all the side stuff, get all the precursor orbs, the scout files, just collect everything and beat the game. It's very time consuming. I knew it would be a long platinum, but I wanted a long and rewarding platinum. And I had the platinum for Jak 2 and 3. I always felt off that I didn't have the platinum for the first Jak and Dexter, so that's all I did all day on day 7 for about 11, maybe 12 hours. Played the whole day, and yeah, I popped the platinum for Jak and Dexter. And yeah, for the Jak trilogy, I have all the platinum trophies. I just need the platinum for Jak X Combat Racing. So yeah. So yeah, after that, on day 8, I had to go to work. Day 9, I had to work as well. But when I came home from work on day 9, I started a really cool, sort of independent, story-based game called Endling. And I still had quite a few hours, and I knew you can knock this platinum out in like 3-4 hours. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Pulled out a guide, did the platinum. Really surprised by this game. Very, 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 very good game. Super emotional, super sad. It's a great game. It's you literally play as this like fox, this mother fox, and one of her cubs is stolen, and basically you have to go save them. And the whole point of the game is trying to keep all your cubs fed and alive throughout each days. You have to survive 31 days, and you have to find all the clues leading to where your missing cub is. You gotta do a lot of miscellaneous stuff, and it's a lot of surviving and stuff, but it's a very pretty straightforward platinum. If you do fuck up one thing, you would have to start the whole game from scratch, or start the night over, or whatever night you are on. But it is quite a great game, very beautiful, super sad. I love the atmosphere and the music, and my god, the ending really made me cry. Like I'm not fucking kidding me. Like the ending is really sad. It's a really good game, and it was awesome because it was my 9th platinum trophy. And then on my 10th and final day, I had the day off, and I knew I needed a really strong final platinum trophy to end the challenge. So I wanted to do Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And I know it's not fair because it's not a 0% to 100%. I had like 80% of the trophies. But it's a game I have been trying to platinum for 3 years now. For 3 years I've been trying to platinum this game. And I just couldn't, I can't do it. But then I heard there are these new mod levels that you can get the infallible trophy very simple. You just gotta come in first place, and you're literally racing against 4 people. So that's what I did. On day 10, on 11 o'clock in the morning, I put on some Fall Guys, and I did the mod levels. And literally an hour and a half later, I popped the infallible trophy, and I got all the trophies for winning 20 episodes. I was literally one trophy away for platinuming Fall Guys. A platinum I've been wanting for years. I could finally do it, and it would just be a perfect way to end this trophy challenge. However, there was an issue. The one trophy I was missing was the squad trophy. Win an episode as part of a squad. And I thought, because there's squad levels in Fall Guys, I thought if I played in those squad levels, I would get the trophy. And literally, and not fucking kidding, my first squad I won, but the trophy did not pop. And I was very confused. So I Googled, like, why didn't the trophy pop? And then I realized it is a squad, meaning people you're playing with on your friends list, not the squad levels in Fall Guys, but you have to invite someone on your friends in your friends list on your PSN, and you have to play it as a squad, as a team, and win as a team. And I'm like, shit, because I'm on my last day and I didn't have enough time to get people to help me boost this trophy. I literally went on Facebook and tried to get people, and no one was available for me to boost the trophy and get the final platinum for my 10 platinums in 10 days. And I was getting really stressed out and really worried, and I'm like, oh my god. And I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for someone to help. And then I realized I had only 4.5 hours left before the 10 platinums and 10 platinums in 10 days trophy challenge ends. And I'm like, there's no way I can get this platinum. I can't boost it. I can't risk it. So sadly, I had to think of an easy platinum for my final platinum, and then that's not what I wanted. I wanted a good, grueling platinum for the final platinum. But no, I just chose Goosebumps the game. I'm a huge Goosebumps fan. That's why I chose it too, and it was on my like list of games that I was going to platinum instead of like the shitty My Name Is Mayo. But I don't know, just my schedule was all off and stuff. But I just picked Goosebumps the game as my final platinum, and it's just a simple point and click kind of game. I had a guide out to help me out. Took me about maybe an hour and 45 minutes, and yeah, I popped the platinum trophy just like that. I know this game is very hated, and I think it's a fine indie game, old style point and click kind of game. I didn't hate it. It was, it's actually like a really good thinking kind of game. If you didn't follow a guide, this would actually be a very difficult platinum. But I knocked it out, and it was fine, and yeah, it was cool. But it didn't feel right because I wanted a strong finish, and Goosebumps the game is not really a strong finish. But I did it, and I'll show you guys a quick video here of all the platinum trophies I earned. You'll see some other trophies during that challenge because I was watching my nephew during the challenge, so he wanted to play some games and he popped some trophies, so he ruined my amazing little streak of platinums. And you'll see at the top there, Fall Guys, 1 trophy away. I'm still going to get that platinum. I'm still going to get it. I'm going to boost it whenever I can, but it's not going to count on the 10 platinums in 10 days challenge. So, yeah, I really had a lot of fun doing this challenge, and I'd love to do it again. I would love to actually film myself playing the game so I can show you guys when I platinum it and stuff, but depends on how this video does. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys want me to do like another 10 platinums in 10 days challenge, or 30 platinums in 30 platinums in 30 days challenge, I'll do it. But yeah, this was a really great challenge, super fun. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this challenge, and what kind of platinum trophies have you guys earned in the past, I don't know, week or so. Thank you guys for watching. Join the dark side.